Welcome to Shading Why. I'm Marilyn, and today we have an auction bag. Actually, we have two auction bags. So we will see if we make it through both. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm Marilyn. As I said, my husband's name is Barry, and we are part-time resellers. I have a little bit of a changing up with my schedule coming up, and I wanted to let you guys know. Barry and I talked about it, and this weekend we decided that we are going to take 2 nights off during the weekend. So we'll have 5 videos a week, Saturday to Sunday night, midnight, and Sunday to Monday, midnight. We're taking those 2 nights off and will not have videos. So we wanted to let you know that. So this is 2 bags from the auction. As I said, we go to our local jewelry auction, and these are from that. If you haven't been here before, my husband and I are part-time resellers. We sell on eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, and YouTube. So everything today I will give you a price on. Shipping is $5. In the United States, under £1. Anything over £1 or outside the United States is based on where you're located and how much it weighs. And if you're interested in something, just send us an email at shadingwhy@gmail.com, and we'll send you a PayPal invoice. We only need your mailing address and a timestamp or screenshot of what you're interested in. And if you're first, we will get that invoice to you and packaged up right away. So, as I said, 2 bags from the auction. One is sterling, gemstones, and costume, and the other is 10 karat fob, which I don't see a fob here, so this must have been a partial bag. So the rest of it was sterling and 800 silver and costume. So let's dive right in. I'm going to push this over to the side so it's not distracting, because it gets distracting to me. So let's start with this one. Isn't that pretty? It says something right here. It says 925 Foss, and it's a puffy heart. Isn't that cool? If you're not familiar with Foss, it is a company, and a lot of people call it some type of silver. It's not. It's a company. FAS is a company. I'm sure that FAS also is short for some type of silver, but FAS is a jewelry company, and if you see it on jewelry, it's jewelry from the company jewelry. So I believe these are going to be, if I had to guess, and I'm trying to be better with my gemstone knowledge, so let's see. I'm going to guess these are pink Jadeite. So let's see if I am even remotely close. Yay! How about that? Sure enough, beautiful. I got one right. Woo! I know you're excited for me. Okay, so it is pink Jadeite and sterling. Let's see if these are also marked. You know what? Let's just give it. Oh, this is marked 925 right there. Well, that's good to know. Let's go ahead and give it a quick. You know, there's a strange little jump ring right here. I'm going to test that too, but it looks like it's sterling also. Okay, so we've got this, one bead, the clasp, and one little jump ring. And we're going to test all of them and see if So it was the heart is right here, the bead, the clasp, and the jump ring. All right, the heart and the bead is sterling. But I'm going to retest the clasp because I'm just not liking that. Look at that. And somebody could have taken off an old clasp and put something else on, but we want to be sure. All right, so let's undo this. It says 925 right there. And then this jump ring right here just seems like an odd place for a jump ring like that. It's one of those accordion jump rings. I mean, it doesn't, I'm not sure. All right, they're both sterling. Okay, well, that's good to know. Better to be safe than sorry. We don't want to say, hey, this whole thing's sterling, and it's not. So that is very pretty. So let's give you a size on it. It is 16 inches with a 3-inch extension, and the heart is 1.5 inches by 1.25 inches by 1/2 inch. I love puffy hearts. So I'm gonna say let's do $25 for the jadeite and sterling heart necklace. Very beautiful. This one I just thought was so unusual. It is marked on the lobster claw, 925. It is marked on the pendant, right here, 925. But these are enamel pieces. Aren't those interesting? Like swirls and really pretty colors. The length of the chain is 22 inches with the pendant being 2 3/4 inch by about 3/4 of an inch. So that's an unusual piece. So I'm going to say let's do, very nice, let's do $20. This was interesting. Let's see if this is magnetic. It's not. It was a sterling knot, so let's check it out because I'm not seeing, oh, yeah, it's marked right here, sterling, and it's spelled out. So what that does is pretty much tell us that it's pre 60s or 60s and pre, because that's when they mainly were doing the spelled out sterling. So that's good to know. Blue as could be, and it was fast. We like that. So it's a very pretty, gorgeous design. Could be very old. Let's give us a measurement on it. It is 2 5/8 by 2.5. I'm living dangerously, guys. 7.5 inch wrist, and it fits fine. And it is very, very dainty. And I got it on and off with no issue. So I'm going to say let's do this beautiful, look at that, like ruffled edge on each side. And then there's a swirl down the center. So I'm going to say let's do $18 on the sterling bangle. This is pretty. Look at these glass pieces. Those are very pretty. And then tube, and the tube pieces are kind of curved. It has a lobster claw that says 925. Let's give us a measurement on it. It is 17 inches, so it is a collar piece. Very pretty with these blue iridescent glass beads, and they are square. That is a very pretty. So nice. That is just really, really nice. So I'm going to say, and there's your close-up on your beads. They're just gorgeous. So I'm going to say let's do $18 on the sterling glass collar necklace. This is signed 925 and then 925. These are pretty. Let's see. I believe these are purple. Yes, so these are amethyst. They're so round. They don't want to stay on it. Yes, so amethyst. So that's gorgeous with this little flower. And 925. It is 18 inches. Well, let me do that because it stops right there. Yeah, so 16 inches. So if you want it longer, you need to get an extension for this because it stops right here, and then it is 1 3/8 of a drop, and it is a 1/2 inch wide. So I'm going to say let's do $18 for the amethyst flower and sterling necklace. This is pretty. It's hearts with moonstones. Isn't that pretty? It has a lobster claw, adjustable. It is not marked that I can see. So we'll measure. It is 8.5 or 8. So nice size. Isn't that beautiful? And each one of the bezels are like a crimp, like a, I think that's called a dog tooth bezel. Very pretty. So let's go ahead and test this. I'm going to test the clasp and then also one of the hearts. So we have a heart and we also have one of the loops. It could be marked and I'm just missing it also. So I'm going to say $20 for the heart Moonstone bracelet. This is pretty. This is marked. Let's see what it's marked. It's a heart. Well, Italy I can read really large. And then it says diadema. But it's really cool the way it's on this heart. And then it has this mark here to keep it to stay down here. And then this chain is really cool, like a mesh chain. Really cool. Like I said, it is marked. The clasp is also marked. Let's get a size. The chain is 16 inches with a 3-inch extension, with the heart being a 1-inch heart. Since I've never heard of the company, I'm just going to take a quick little test. Looks really good. And all three are blue as could be. So it looks like it runs in the for necklaces, looks like about $60. About $30 to $60. So I'm going to say let's do 18 for this one. This is a really pretty one. This is super pretty. It is marked on the end 925 on each end, but I don't see anything else. It is one of those clasps that you pull the ends apart and it slides out. So it's called a tube clasp. Isn't that cool? And look at these beads. Aren't they beautiful? This one is a blue iridescent seed bead. This is like greens and iridescent clear, dark green, and these faceted like metallic blue. And then this one is like a pearlized white with a pearlized black. These are just really cool. And you can twist them. However, I really think they look better not twisted. Isn't that pretty? I like how this separation, however, when I first took it out, it was twisted like so. And I personally like it not twisted. However, let's give you a size. I just love this color. So it is, let's stretch it completely out. So it is about 7 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to say, because this is beautiful in my opinion, I'm going to say let's do $15. Love that one. This one needs to be cleaned, but this is gorgeous. It says SAI, copyrighted 925. Anyway, SAI stands for SAI Krishna, which is an India company that began in 1972 and primarily works with silver and gold. And this needs to be cleaned because it looks like somebody cleaned it with a silver cleaner. So in that case, the best way to clean this is to simply take warm water with Dawn dish soap and a soft toothbrush and just clean it that way. This is Amethyst. And let's see. I believe these are just, yeah, they are. Okay. So it's 3 amethysts in different sizes, and then each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 diamonds. Sure enough. Isn't that nice? It's really nice. With a really lovely chain. Says these are sold at K Jewelers. It is a 19-inch chain, and the chain also says 925. NC. So it just needs to be clean, like I said. So I'm going to say this is beautiful. I love this. I'm going to go ahead and clean this. It is a gorgeous piece, and it just needs to sparkle. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it myself. And I'm going to say this is stunning for the amethyst, diamond, and sterling. I'm going to say $60. That is beautiful. This one is gorgeous. I love this. This is signed 925 ZZ Ross Simons. Isn't that gorgeous? And it is each one, there is a break here, a break here, and a break here. So it is really cool how it moves. So you have an articulating necklace. That is gorgeous. It is sterling, gold over sterling. It's a little, let me get it in there. The chain is marked also 925, and it's also marked Ross Simons with the R. And that is gorgeous. It is an antique gold color. It is 18 inches with a cubic zirconia pendant being 1 inch and 1/8. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this piece. I really, really do. So I'm going to say I love Ross Simons. I think they make incredibly beautiful jewelry. And I love how it is round, a baguette, a square, a baguette, and a teardrop. Isn't that beautiful? So let's say $35. Beautiful. This is beautiful. This is an L. It is signed Italy 925. It has a hallmark, but I can't read it. It's a pictorial. And then on the back here of the L, it says 925 with that same pictorial. And once again, you see a stone on the front, and in the back it's open. You know that's either a cubic zirconia or a diamond or a gemstone. So always test it when you see that opening in the back. And it's a diamond with a squill. But I did get it a diamond without squealing. So it's a gold tone, sterling, vermeil. It is 18 inches with the L being 1 inch by about a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to say let's do $18 for the L, diamond L. This is gorgeous. Just this chain. It's a sterling chain. It is 18 inches. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is a Figaro chain. Figaro is similar to a curb chain in that it's flat, twisted links, but it does not have the one uniform link size or shape. Typically, it will have between 1 and 5 smaller links and 1 longer link, creating an attractive repeating pattern for the length of the chain. This type of jewelry chain originated in Italy, is named after the popular Italian opera, The Marriage of Figaro. Yeah, I know, one of those I like trivia. So like I said, it's 18 inches. Let me go ahead and test it for you, even though it says, does it say? Let's see. Yeah, the class says 925, but let's go ahead and check. Like I say, better to be safe. However, like I said, our local jewelry auction is really good about that. They, test everything ahead of time. So it's good to know. And there you have your blue. Oh, and another thing that is great information, if you don't know the name of your chains, a really good place, and I've said this over and over, I have no affiliation whatsoever, but the bigbeadlittlebead.com has a really great chain glossary that you can go and look up the chains, and they also give you where they originated from, so it's a nice little website. So I'm just going to say let's do $15 for the Figaro 18-inch chain. Okay, I'm going to stop here for tonight. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I enjoyed this very much. Very cool pieces. I love sterling. I love gemstones. So this is really, really fun. So hopefully you had a good time too. If you saw something you like, definitely send us an email to oneshadyny@gmail.com. and send us a screenshot or a timestamp, and we'll send you a PayPal invoice. Be sure that you give us the thumbs up. If you could definitely comment below and tell us what your favorite piece was. If you haven't already, subscribe below. We would really appreciate it. If you already have, we appreciate you so much. Also know that we appreciate you spending a little bit of your day with us, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good one, and we will do part 2 tomorrow night. Have a good one. Bye.